Hi, my name is Teresa, and I just wanted to show you how I found my property in West Tennessee on Zillow, using Zillow and Realtor.com. Now, we have a realtor in the town closest that we wanted to move to. We actually went down there and talked to her quite extensively about what we were looking for. She did show us some homes that were around about what we wanted price-wise, but I wanted to see if I could get it another piece of property much cheaper. So I have on my phone the apps Zillow, that is Zillow, and I use them on my iPhone, and Realtor app as well. But I brought up the Zillow app, and I just want to show you. You can go anywhere in the U.S. Say you wanted to go to Arkansas, okay? Around about Little Rock. See how the dots pop up? Now, how I found my property is I went in between two major highways, and I looked at all the properties with the little red dot. We'll pull one up. See how it comes up, $30,000? So, that is how I started my search for my property. But I could not find anything in my price range with a house that needed fixing up. So if you go back here and you look, see how your dot changes color? That means you've looked at it already. If you go to like these little blue dots, I don't know if you can see it, that's blue. That means it's at an auction. And that's the price, and the estimated $70,474. Of course, that's too much for me. So I go back and I pull up another blue dot. And I will look. Of course, that one's not going to give me any information, so we'll exit out. But that's how I looked for my piece of property. I went and found a realtor in my area that I wanted to live in. And then she's not going to be able to, or he is not going to be able to look at every piece of property that's available. It's your due diligence to look at every piece of property that is on the market, whether it be at auction or for sale with a realtor or for sale by owner. I'm just telling you what I did. My due diligence is I went to every piece of property in the location in which I wanted to be in. Now, I found a piece of property. Excuse me. Found a piece of property in and around where I wanted to be. So, but it was at auction. And it had been on an auction several times with no bidders. So I called the auction company and the realtor that handles the auction. And I asked what will happen to it when it comes off of auction again. And then I called my realtor and had them contact them. We wanted it to be done through finance at a bank. And I'll tell you why you want to at least finance a little bit of it. The bank that we chose to go with is Simmons Bank in Lexington, Tennessee. Or Jackson, Tennessee, I'm sorry. Um, they were the best. I got 3.5% interest on my loan. Um, they hired the attorney. They hired the appraiser. I could go out and search for all those and find my own. And I want you to remember something. Your realtor gets money from the sale of a piece of property. Technically, the seller pays the realtor. Even though they're working for you, or they seem to be working for you, they get paid from the sale of a property, not that you're buying the property, because someone would eventually come along and buy it. The only, and your banker, I have been treated so well at Siemens Bank. I can call anytime and ask Mr. Bentley, finance at the bank, anything, anytime. And we went with Wood Law Office in Lexington as well. And I can call them anytime. So when I found my piece of property, I thought I really, really got a great deal. I still feel that way. So when everything was up in the air, whether we could even get the piece of property because it was at auction, they finally took it off the market, put it back on regular market so that we could put in an offer, and we did go back and forth with price. I just didn't take it for granted that that listing price was what we were going to go with, of course. But I want you to go down, Zillow and Realtor has tax history, okay? Go and look in the tax history and see how much that property was sold for and what the bank took it back at. Those will be listed on there. It's right on, like when you pick a property and it's $30,000 for the house and property or whatever. If you scroll up a little bit and you hit the tab that says tax history, insurance, or just, I think it's tax history, it will tell you what the house was sold for in prior years. And you can see where people had to walk away from their homes and let them go back to the bank. That is devastating. Absolutely devastating for someone to have to lose their house. But I also just wanted to show you some of the closing information. I'm not going to show you a lot of the finances, but I just want to show you. Here is our interest rate. This is the monthly principal and interest. And with insurance, here's our insurance and taxes in escrow. $324.63. I show you that because I was able to pick up a piece of property that was 22.52 acres for $34,000. No lie, I've got the paperwork. We closed this Friday, August 7th. If you would like to email me, I would love to go more in depth with you. If you want me to go through some of the app, the Zillow app, right with you. I do have iPhone, so if you want to talk to me face to face, I'll give you my phone number after we've had a communication or two, and I will help you find a piece of property. But let me say one thing. This is just what I've learned. I am not a realtor. I do not do this for a living, but I'm willing to help you find your piece of property. And If you live in the Chicagoland area, I live in the northwest suburbs. We do have several realtors here. Um, I know one personally, firsthand. He's a great guy. If you're looking to purchase here or sell here, text me. Email me at mudpiegirl2@gmail.com. Just wanted to put a little short video together, give you my email if you wanted assistance, and learn how I found my property. My realtor did not find my property. I found my property. She went and looked it up, made a meeting. We went back to Tennessee, went into the house. I put up videos of what the house actually looks like. It's rough, but I have a husband that can work on those things, and I will be right with him alongside him to help him. Thank you, and God bless. You are loved. Bye.